Alright, so I just picked up these Beadlock wheels from a company called, I think it's Trail. Supposedly they're 22 grams a piece. They fit the Axial SCX24 model. And I got some RC4 drive rock creeper tires to go along with it. So here is the new tire. They're actually really like a real sticky, soft compound as compared to the stock, like much tougher, not quite as grippy or sticky tire. So when you get these, it'll come with just 2 screws in the inside holding this 3-piece wheel together. So you'll just take these apart. I got this little toolkit at Harbor Freight. It comes with like all the little accessories that you can need for a job like this, so it's pretty handy for that. It's really inexpensive. So you go ahead and take these out. Now you're left with 3 separate pieces. You have the inside, the outside, and then your center piece. So I'm going to leave the foams in for now. Give it a try like that. I might end up taking them out. These trucks are so light anyways. So the first thing you'll do is take that center ring. You need to wedge that in the middle of the tire. You gotta go around and get the outside of the tires, so it's completely inside of the tire at this point now, that center ring. Then you're going to take the back part and you're going to put that into the tire like so, and you can kind of mess with it at this point to get it to sit just right. That's what takes the longest part in this whole thing. Once you have that in place how you like it, you'll take the front part, and this is the part where you have to line up the holes. But these ones, I've found there's no specific pattern it needs to be in, unlike some of them. Like I have a set of RC4 drives, and those ones are very particular, and they have to line up exactly the way that they came out originally. So that makes this a little bit easier. I won't say it's entirely easy, but okay, so I believe I got it pretty much lined up. So now at this point, what I did is I took a very small Allen head that'll fit into the holes that I'm going to be threading, and I kind of used that to help wiggle it just to where I can get it lined up to start a screw. So then I'll take one of these tiny little screws, alright, so we got one started. So now what I'll do is I'll go 180 degrees with it. And I'll stick that through one of them again to kind of help line everything up. Then I'll start a screw over here. Okay, now we have that one started. So then now at this point I just kind of go around like you would on a real vehicle, and I'll go put one here, 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 and here, and I'll just tighten them all evenly around. And then the end result, you know, you'll have your completed beadlock wheel. I have one over here already done with all the screws in it. I mean, pretty simple process on these ones because all the holes seem to be evenly spaced out, so like you don't have to clock it a certain way to line it up or anything. And here's a comparison to the stock. The tire height is pretty much identical. The new ones might be just slightly wider, but not much. And then here is the C10. So on the back, this is your factory one, and then this would be the aftermarket beadlock wheel. So I'm going to get all these installed. And then I'll probably take it for a little test drive. I'm assuming it's going to do much better just with the weight and the texture and the grip alone of these new tires. They're much stickier and softer than the original tires are. Alright, so here's the wheels. All finished up. New wheels, new tires, 3-piece beadlocks. They're claimed to be 22 grams a piece. I don't have a little scale to measure it out, but I can tell you that even with the the hot racing brass inserts, I mean, these are significantly heavier. I mean, there's a ton of weight there. And there's a few other modifications. I have another video where I show you how you can do like essentially a free lift kit for these. You can put oil in the shock, well, like a grease, like a wheel bearing grease in the shocks. Relocate the headlights, remove the bumper to get more clearance. Just little things. I got other videos on it. And again, that's the manufacturer for these wheels. I got them on Amazon. I'm not paid by them or anything. I just think it's a nice product. These are the tools I was using. It's just a kit from Harbor Freight. It's got all the little tiny Allen keys. Comes in handy. So next thing is I gotta put it to the test. We'll see how it performs, and I'll get back to you.